you will never run out of money, at least for 25 years. Now, if the goal is to fund your lifestyle when you retire, you need to know how much that lifestyle will cost you. How do you do that? There's what we call the 4% rule. 4% rule tells you how much you need to have in your investments account to be able to safely withdraw a certain amount every month, every year, without ever running out of money. And before you achieve that, you need to know how much your expenses are. So for those of you that don't do budgeting, that don't take records, if you want to start planning for this, you need to have an actual record of what your expenses will look like when you retire, or even right now, so you can just do the maths with me. So right now, I know how much I spend in a month, I know how much I spend in a year. Now, if we're taking an example that if I spend up to 500,000 naira in a month, it means that I multiply my annual expense by 25. Now, 500,000 naira in a month times 12 is 6 million. 6 million naira is my annual expense every year. Now, I multiply that 6 million naira by 25. That will give me a total of 150 million. Now, what this simply means is that I need to have 150 million in my investment account. Now, I have to pick an actual vehicle that will not ruin my capital. I always use the definition of Benjamin Graham, who says that an investor, a smart investor, is someone that upon thorough analysis, the investment he wishes to venture into promises first, the safety of his capital, and second, an adequate return. Now, I'll leave the adequate return up to you to decide, but you know that there are certain interests you wish to obtain for your investment that are not possible unless you want someone to scam you. I'll leave it at that. Now that I know that I need 150 million in my portfolio as my nest egg, there are two things I need to decide. The first one is, how do I get 150 million? I'm not yet close to my retirement age. Then I have to decide what investment vehicle is right, all right, for the 150 million, so that when I get to that stage, I will never run out of money. So you can't save up 150 million, so you need to then decide what investment vehicle you're going to put it in. And for me, since I have that 150 million dollars of naira, I'm putting it in a bond, a high interest bond. Then it's dollar denominated, so my money is always hedged against naira devaluation in any currency, in any country I am in. And then let's say I'm getting a minimum of 6% or 8% on my money. So 8% on my money on 150 million is 12 million. 12 million. How much do I say I live off of every month? 500,000, right? That's so in a year, I can decide to withdraw 6 million, right, every year. Now, if I adjust for inflation, I can decide to withdraw 7 million, 8 million, because inflation is going up every single time. Every single time. Now, notice that my 150 million is going to remain the same, right? If not, more will be added extra. Like this 12 million, 8% of 150 million is 12 million. Now, I'm not going to use all the whole 12 million in 1 year, right? So I'm going to take out what I need. And let's say I need 8 million. I overspend and I use 8 million. The remaining 4 million go back into my investment portfolio, and I gain another interest on top of that. So instead of 150 million, the next year I'll be having an interest of 8% from 154 million. Now, if you do that, if you maintain this approach, you will never run out of money, at least for 25 years. At least for 25 years. So I mostly tell my clients that if you want to start investing, have an investment goal. What you want your investment to achieve in the next 5, 10, 15 years. And once you do that, know how much you need to have in your investment nest to actually accomplish this. If you need to have 200 million, 1 billion, 100 million, 50 million to accomplish the lifestyle or the goal you set for yourself, and then a strategy to keep it. That is all you need. I hope this helps. Chrissy Cares, guys. Bye. See you in my next video.